So we recently did a retailer survey, and we asked them where they were putting their priorities in terms of what they were trying to fix. And one of the things that didn't rate very highly was returns, interestingly enough, because what's happened with returns is that there's more of them coming back due to all the issues that are going on, and they're coming back a bit quicker as well, which tells you that people just want their money back, sort of thing. So it's definitely a major problem. So we've got some tips for you here about what you could do to make the process a bit better. So Joe's from nShift. Let's get your first tip.
Yeah, I'd say the first and the foremost most important tip for returns is always have an attractive return offer for your end consumers. Make the return offer as much smoother and faster as possible, because when a consumer is returning, they also check at the return policies. And what we know from staying in the industry is 80% of the consumers, mostly if they're not if the return process is not getting up to their expectations, they might not like the brand, or they might not even come back to a brand to buy again. So the idea is try to make it sustainable in the long run, and also try to make it as fast and smooth as possible.
Yeah. So make the policy good looking is the thing. What's your second tip?
The second most important tip from my end is all about optimizing the process today. When we look at the industry, and when we look at retailers working on different strategies, we see today that most of the retailers are working towards a manual return process, which at the same point of time is increasing the handling time. There are a lot of steps and processes at the same point of time which needs to be followed. There are a lot of manual work in between, customer service agents looking at Excel sheets for working out returns. So it's all about selecting a partner which digitizes the process for you, and rather than following 15, 16 steps in the process, reduce the steps to around 6 or 7, wherein give the customers a portal, make them go through a return process which is faster, smoother, which allows them to go through a digitized return forms to select from return reasons or product categories. In point of time, you have the advantage when you have a digitized process in terms of integrating to your warehouses or integrating to your e-commerce platforms, which at the same point of time reduces the handling time through those integrations itself.
Okay, so just make it kind of happen in that magical way. Yeah, what's your third tip?
My third most important tip would be notifications. What we see in the industry today is obviously the brands work towards providing notifications, but that happens mostly around when the customer is ordering. So from my point of view, it's also important to keep the customer notified when the end consumer is returning a product as well at the same point. So how to do it? Also at the same point of time, don't bombard the customer by sending in a lot of notifications. Try to keep it to a limit wherein you are sending the most important events. This builds trust at the end consumer end. It also helps them to know when they're getting their refund back.
Okay, so tell them the important stuff. What's your fourth one?
The fourth and another important point, which is part of the returns journey, is exchanges. Try to choose a partner which provides you with the feasibility of offering exchanges, which works as an alternate solution for your refunds. It's not only keeping the customer intact in the long run with you, and at the same point of time is keeping your revenues intact. What we know from exchanges that are available through different platforms in the market today, it helps the retailers or merchants to increase their, I would say, revenue by around 30%. We also know that 1/3 of every return is converted to a new purchase when you have a process like this with you.
Okay, so let them change stuff. And what's your final one?
And the last most important point, again, which we have seen in the last few years, which is making a great impact towards the society as well, is sustainability. The world today is moving towards a sustainable future. And we, I think, at the same point of time, are responsible in terms of our organizations providing that solution, or having an open mindset in terms of giving the end consumers different feasibility or accessibility towards sustainable options. Like we recently, as an organization, also developed a product called Returns Rescue, which enables retailers to provide their end consumers an opportunity to recycle their products. It's moving towards a circular economy, I would say, rather than having a shipping label which is generated or printed. Give them a solution which enables them to have a shipping label which is barcode enabled. You're not only providing this options for a larger grid of the society, but at the same point of time, making the end consumer feel that they have also done something good for the society by using a sustainable option.
Okay. Yep. So green it up would be the final one to finish. So Joe, thanks very much for that.